Alright, Shalom. I'm the brother Siyat coming back with another video. But before I start off, I would like to give all praises and the highest honor to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Kakodash. And I want to give double honors to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akyam across this world, who are spreading his knowledge in truth and sincerity. And Shalom to the few sincere brothers and sisters out there who are also listening. Okay, and may the election be upon your households. Gan Shalom. So my previous video was concerning, that we gotta realize and we gotta, also keep pushing videos in different languages because it's important. Like one of the Akyam also said to me, like, hey man, we should do more Dutch videos, for example. So what I was thinking after I finished the video was like, there was actually a time wherein we all spoke the same language, but, the Most High, He divided our languages. But why? Because the people were coming together in unity to build the big tower of Babel, to build it up to heaven. Okay? So the Most High was like, oh, so this is what y'all be doing? Now I'm going to scatter y'all languages. So that is where it began, that is one of the reasons, not one of the reasons, that is the reason why we have different languages right now, when we gotta also make videos in different languages in the first place. Okay? But yeah, man, it's just all the will of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yashai. Okay? Eventually, this whole gospel got to be preached in the whole world anyway. Okay? Which not everybody in the whole world is speaking the same language. So, of course, you're going to have videos in different languages. Okay? And then the end shall come. Like Matthew 24 says in verse 14. And this gospel, okay, this truth, not the lies, but the true gospel, okay, of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Okay? That's what you see happening right now. Okay, through the unicorn, the internet, the YouTube, we are spreading these videos in different languages. But to go to the beginning, where actually the separation of the languages started, we can read about it in the book of Genesis, chapter 11. So let me start at verse 1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. You see, everybody spoke the same language. Okay? If I'm correct, everybody spoke Hebrew. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar. And they dwelt there. Another plain as in the airplane, okay? And they said one to another, go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. Like brick and cement, to build something with. And like when you're building a house or a building, you have bricks and you have the cement, right? So they was going to build something with this. And they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower. Let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make us a name. So they wanted to be making a name for themselves, instead of giving the praises and the glory and the honor to Yahweh, to the Most High Yahweh. Okay? It says, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Yeah, if we all speak the same language, we can just discuss everything we want to do with each other, and it's just growing like a virus, from one thing comes another. Okay, everything you imagine, you can discuss it because everybody speaks the same language, Like if a teacher has to explain the 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 book that he's teaching about in English, but in Dutch. But also there's two students that only speak Spanish. Now he has to explain in Spanish. The whole class has to wait and the process is going slower. But if everybody speaks the same language, it's going faster, right? So it says here, verse 7, go to, let us go down. Wait a minute. First it says in verse 6, and the Lord said, which is singular, and now it says, let us go down. Okay, so it's speaking about basically Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, allowing and sending his angels to go down. Okay, and there confound their language. Okay, so that they may not understand one another's speech. So that is where the languages were divided. Okay, so the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth. So there the people started going on different parts of the world. And they left off to build the city. And then now they didn't continue building the city anymore and creating a name for themselves because they couldn't understand each other anymore. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, which means confusion. Okay, here I say Babylon. The scripture speaks about Babylon. Okay, Babal, confusion, because it is confusion. Okay, and America being referred to as Babylon is also a lot of confusion going on over there. Let's look up the word Babal here in Genesis chapter 11. It says here, confusion by mixing, you see? In the outline of biblical usage, it says Babel or Babylon is confusion. So it says verse 9, because verse 9 again, therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. So that is also, where people were now going to different parts of the planet. So if I'm correct, this is speaking about the angels coming down, when it says go to, let us go down. And basically, this was to show you where this whole thing started with the languages. But now we know through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that they put upon the elder apostles of GMS, okay, that our original language is Hebrew, Paleo-Hebrew, to say, because there are different forms of Hebrew, but we spoke the Paleo-Hebrew. Okay, this is our original Hebrew, the Paleo-Hebrew, not the Phoenician Hebrew or the Assyrian Hebrew, but the Paleo-Hebrew. Let me see if I can grab a picture. Yeah, basically this is Paleo-Hebrew. This is Paleo-Hebrew. All right, Paleo-Hebrew. You see the symbols on top, the biggest symbols, that is Paleo-Hebrew. All right, the biggest symbols. Here again. Okay, and not these pictographs. That is not Paleo-Hebrew. All right. And now the Bible, when you read it, it is put in Assyrian Hebrew, which is different symbols. You see, let me do this. Assyrian Hebrew. Now you see these characters in the Hebrew. But the original one is what you see right here on the top of the picture. You see these symbols in black. That is the Paleo-Hebrew. But the pronunciation, so how you pronounce it, of the are both the same, okay, for the Assyrian and the Paleo-Hebrew, all right? But yeah, I just wanted to give a little explanation concerning the languages. And like I said in the previous video, it is important for us to make videos also in different languages. And with that, I hope it was edifying. And I want to give all praises and highest honor to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. And I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akiyam across this world, who has spread his knowledge and truth and sincerity. And shalom to the few sincere brothers and sisters out there who are also listening. May the election be upon your households. Khan shalom.